Hello guys. So today the subject of today is very special because a lot of people have asked me to do this subject, and it's a new subject. It's the same as when we spoke before about cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and the other stuff. This subject is the same because it is something which is new, something that it is like getting interest from US stock measures. It means exchanges. Because understand, Wall Street, when they see anything that could make them money, they include it in the stock market. Because when we speak about ETFs, what are these ETFs? It is just stocks. They put together, they give them a name. That's it. Hello, Duna. I have seen you, Duna. I have seen you put some chat. You are the first, but I don't know how did you do that, because there is no live at that time. So I don't know how do you send the chat. It's a bit strange. Hello, Duna. Marijuana. This is Turik Amin. How are you? And Robert Polo, beautiful plant picture on your video thumbnail. Thank you very much. I just find it online. It's not mine, but because and you know, pictures are, since they are free, they are not copyright, so I just put this thing. Robert Polo said, I love ETFs. Yes, thank you very much. Tesla, hi. Jack Ma of Baba is retiring. Yes, he should retire. He has enough money from his Alibaba stock. That's it. It's very good. Turik Amin, he say, hey. So understand that today we try just to give you a general idea, and then I know that a lot of you guys who are following this marijuana stocks and ETFs and the other stuff, who are interested, you know better than me. For me, it's a new topic. I know about it, but I don't trade these kind of stocks. Even tobacco, alcohol, beverage, and the other stuff. Robert Polo said, I need a small loan of $1 million. Haha. Small loan like Trump? No, you know, all we need small loans like this. All the people in America, we need just small loan like this, and we can begin a new investment, which is very good. So let's begin the subject. The first exchange that began this is Canada. So Canadian people are ahead of us in this matter of marijuana. Maybe they smoke a lot, and the people, they have time, they do nothing, so they smoke a lot. I have no idea. But they have begun with mini stocks, mini companies, and these companies, some of them are listed in USA. Although in USA, before, we don't have stocks that are dealing with this because we just begin. And because we just begin, but Canada, they are ahead. Now, what does it mean? What does it mean? It means that they have more stocks than us, and they have more ETFs than us. So we are lagging behind. This is just to tell you the reason. Now, when here, because Canada, marijuana is legalized, recreational. It means people, they can smoke, they can buy this thing from stores, so it is legalized, so there is no problem with that. In USA, it begins to be legalized in some states, but the whole other states are not. And it is going rapidly to almost all the states. Yes? So what's the reason? It's not because these states they like marijuana or so. No, it's not. It's about business. Because when these businesses make a lot of money, the government or the IRS will be making a lot of money. And the people, they spend too much on this thing that they like. Okay? So any industry that is making money, and the people, they like it too much because most of them is recreational, is for leisure, for something. It's not that big deal. So what will happen is that the IRS and the states, each state and each county in the state, which city, all these guys are making money from selling this marijuana and the products that it is derived. Now, that is one thing that I want to tell you about. And you know, in Canada it is legalized, so companies, they flourish. It means a lot of companies, they go to their stock market, and the people, they begin to buy them, and a lot of ads, a lot of advertisement, because it's like a bubble. What does it mean, a bubble? It means something that comes at first. It's like the cryptocurrency. When they came to be known, a lot of people begin to understand what is it, and they begin to buy, until it goes so far. From a few cents, a Bitcoin, from few cents, it goes to $20,000. It's too much. A lot of people become billionaires. That's why our stock market begin to include all this stuff in our stock market by doing ETFs. ETFs, you know, they just collect some stocks or something that do marijuana, they put them together, they give them a name, and this is an ETF. It's like a stock. And people, they put a lot of ads, and a lot of people, they come and they begin to buy. So this is the general idea. And here USA is little lagging. It means it's not from the first. Canada is before. And here in America, they begin to think, a lot of companies that they don't do marijuana, they begin to include it or to buy stakes from other companies, okay, to diversify. Because what happened here in America is, whenever this thing is legalized, marijuana is legalized, the sales of tobacco and alcohol will become less, because it's the same money in the market. So people, they buy more of this, and they buy less from this. That's why a lot of companies like tobacco, like beverages, they begin investing in marijuana also and other products. Okay? So let's see what the people say here. So Tesla said Jack Ma of Baba is retiring. I have no idea about you know, even when he retires, it means someone is becoming the CEO of the company. But understand that I don't know how much he owns of Alibaba. He is still there. It means he is not willing to be out of the company. No, he is still there because they need him for big decisions. And Robert Polo said, I need a small loan of $1 million. Okay, all the people like Trump, and hope we all become like Trump. we begin with $1 million, just a small loan, and then we can build an empire of billions of dollars, and then we become all presidents of the United States of America, which is very good. All of us. It's very good. Now, Duna said, what happened to Tesla? Duna, I don't know. But for you, I will go and see, and just see what you mean. I don't know what you mean. What did happen? So we will go to Tesla from the chart, and we'll try to see. Okay. Tesla, it has a gap down. Okay, let's show to the people. Now, look at Tesla. Automotive, auto manufacturer measure. This is the industry, and this is the sector. Now, when you see like this, Tesla going down, is it just Tesla that it is going down, or is it the whole industry and the whole sector? This is what you are going to look after. Okay, so let's see Dow Jones. What does it do today? Dow Jones, it goes a little bit down, just 79, so it's not a big deal, and the trend is very strong, so it's not a big deal, so we don't worry about this. So let's go back and see the other questions. So Duna, there is only what we call down, like a gap down. A gap down in Tesla, and you should see, since you, Duna, I know you are following ETFs a lot, so you should see, as I taught you before, you go to the sector and you go to industry and you compare Tesla to the others. If it is alone, it means that Tesla has a problem by itself. But if it is all the industry going down, or it is the whole sector which is going down, this is another thing. It means that mutual funds are selling. It's not. Don't worry about company by itself. If it is everything, it means that mutual funds are selling, and if they are selling, it means they are buying somewhere else. So this is what we call industry rotation or sector rotation. When mutual funds they buy, it means they sell in another place. That's why stocks are always into a move. Always. One is downtrend and the other is an uptrend. Okay? So thank you very much, Duna, for this question. Now we go to Tesla. What pre-market support represents to you? I don't know what you are talking about, Tesla. Okay? What's this support? Which support? I have no idea what you are talking about, because I don't trade like this, and for me the support that the support is just a virtual line. Okay, it's just a virtual line. You can put it everywhere. And which stock, which industry are you speaking about? And what's this? Is it an hourly rate, or is it a daily chart, or what is it? So your question is ambiguous. It means I don't understand what you mean, or what is the thing you are talking about. Because support line, resistance line, trend line, all these are just virtual. I can, if you give me a chart, I can put you 5 or 10 resistance line, and I put you 5 or 10 support line. They are just virtual lines. People, they use them in order to see where the stock is going. But each one has his own techniques. So support line and the resistance line are not the same for each trader. Okay, this is one. Second, for me, I don't use only support line, resistance line. I have a lot of criteria in order to buy, because following this support line or resistance line, it will lead you nowhere. Because you find 10,000 stocks are in the resistance line or on support line. Does it mean that you are going to buy 10,000 stocks and they are good? No. So there are other things that that you should look for. Okay. So try to Tesla. Try to formulate your question about this. And when you say pre-market, most of the people, they don't look at the pre-market except when there are news. When there is something strange, that especially day traders, short sellers, when they see in the morning there is something wrong with the stock, okay, they go, maybe they sell short or they buy long according to what they see. But for me, most of the time, I don't trade pre-market or aftermarket. I don't. For me, I wait for a signal. At the end of the day, when I find the signal, whatever is the stock, and then I buy. Okay, so it's totally different. Let me see, Duna. Another question from Duna. Duna, let me just drink some coffee, and then I go with you. So she said, as new traders, should we be skeptical about marijuana stocks? Now, here is the rule. For me, I don't trade the names. Marijuana or cryptocurrency ETFs or whatever ETFs. You should focus on the price. Whatever they said to you, let's say they say, oh, it is a big investment. Okay, this is what they say. Now, what if this ETFs is going down too much? You are losing money. Are you going to stay because they told you? Well, whoever told you, he will be wrong, because the price is the ultimate thing in trading or in investing. Even in investing, it's the ultimate thing. Waiting for the stock until it go up, and it is going down right now. This is what interests me, is now and the near future. For me, whatever stock, whatever it is, this kind of stock, whatever, if you buy the stock and it's going down, I will sell. I can buy it next week or next month when it goes back again. Okay, so now here I'm not speaking about general ETFs. You can stay with the market, but you bear everything with the market. If the market is in a downtrend and you see that it is a downtrend and you are losing money each week, you end up losing almost all your money. And understand what did happen in 2008 with the financial crisis. So where everything collapsed. Now, when everything collapsed, you should either go to puts, or you go to sell short, or you go to whatever means to go to the opposite side. Since everything is collapsing, because mutual funds are selling and you are buying. So who will win? Just a common sense, or what we call logical sense of math. And if you put the price as math, you will be always the winner, because you have $10,000. If you see $10,000 is going to 11,000, 12,000, 13,000, you are good because you are making money. But if you put 10,000 in something, and next week, the other week, it is 9,500, and then it is 9,000 and 8,000, you are losing money. You should stop this, because maybe the investment that you are in is eating your money. So when something is eating your money, in my opinion, you should stop it. It doesn't mean that you don't go back to it. No, you just stop it right now until you see it goes up again. And this is how the market works. Sometimes something goes down, but it goes up again, but you don't know. But if you stay the stock or the ETF going down, 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 and it takes 20% or 30% of your money, it's over for you, because you will be first recovering your losses first, if you can, and then you can make money. So you are doing double job. For me, I don't do a double job. I do only one job. I buy. If things go work, I stay. If things go bad, I exit. Whatever stock it is, whatever the analysts say, whatever the market say, whatever the CEO say about his company, that it is the best company in the world, okay? But I will not listen to anyone. I listen to the price, okay? Thank you very much, Duna, for your question. AJ GMG, how are you, man? He said, not yet. It is going to be from Canada. Yes, understand that if you are from Canada, Canada is the leading country in legalizing marijuana. So there are a lot of stocks, a lot of ETFs, and there are some stocks from Canada. They are here, listed here in USA. And later in this video, I will show you some stocks, some ETFs, and you will see all that, okay? So right now we are just presenting general things, and the people, they want to know what's this marijuana stocks and where it goes, what are these kind of stocks, is there a possibility that they become good, okay, in the future. So it's like a bubble thing. So if it works, and it is, let's say here in America, some states legalize it, others no, for medical and recreation use. So if all the states in a few years, all they legalize it, there will be a boom in some stocks and some ETFs, because all people who are in the stock market, it doesn't mean they go and they take marijuana or they smoke, or no, it doesn't mean that. But if they see a bubble, if they see something that is going up and people, they are making money, they all jump to buy this kind of stocks, either stocks, ETFs, or whatever, Canadian or USA or whatever stock, it doesn't matter. But if it is going up and making money, because Wall Street here in America, they understand the game, so that's why they begin doing ETFs. And they begin choosing companies, big companies in USA, and in order to have the risk less, they don't target the companies that are for marijuana only. They target companies that they do a lot of things, like for example, big drug companies. Let's say they do only medical drugs and something. But if they begin interested in marijuana products, what they do, they will include it into its production line, and then this company will be liked by a lot of people because it has marijuana products, and people they buy this company more and more, and all these companies that are bought in ETF, the ETF will be booming. It means it will be going up, and people, they make a lot of money from it. But understand that you don't know where it is. So you should use, if you use, for example, my strategies, especially training level 2 and 3 and 4, it means you should know just where to buy. If things work, you just buy and wait. It could be you wait for 1 week, 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, 1 year or two. But if it is making money for you, not you buy something and it's going down and you stay with it. Because this company, marijuana company, if you invest in it, let's say it has a problem, or in that state they ban it, because I see some companies, they do some tricky things. For example, I see one company, they ask doctors, they pay them in order to include their prescription of their drug into the prescriptions of people, okay? And they don't need it. They just, it is something, you know, people who have, for example, pain, instead of taking Advil or taking something like that. You can take some medical marijuana thing, and it will make you very happy person and sleepy person, and you will be so sweet. You don't do nothing in this life than looking at the people and smiling and sleeping. Okay, this is I guess well, what's this thing for? So this company, the government was against this company, and it stops all this stuff. So the stock will be going down because of the bad news. So that's why here in America they are skeptical. They don't want just to go through it and to put it in stock market, and then the people, the investors, they lose a lot of money, and it will be not a very good idea. Okay. So let's drink some coffee, and then please, since I am speaking, I'm explaining. I see you guys putting questions, putting comments. So I will go one by one. So don't worry. I will answer all your questions and all your comments as usual in each live. We do always the same. But each time I stop a little bit in order to drink some coffee because I was sleeping. I just wake up, so I should drink some coffee. Okay. Tesla said, how to avoid the stock that goes to zero. Now, most of the time, the stock should be going for many months or many years. And when you go online, you find bad news about this company. So why you invest in a bad company? This is the first question, Tesla, you should ask yourself. If you are investing for the long run, for many years, let's say you buy a company, the stock is $15, you bought it, and you read a lot, you see the fundamental of this company, and you think this company is good to you, for you to buy and to invest for 5 years or 10 years in the future. But this $15 stock company, each month is losing money. You see the stock is going from 15, it goes to 14, 13, 11, 10. So you are losing your money. Now, for me, I will not tolerate a stock that take money from me, whatever is the stock. Okay? If it is going up and it goes down like a correction, it's okay. But when you buy the stock and it's going down for no reason, it means that this company is having problems. When mutual funds know there is a problem, because they search a lot, these companies, they have people to pay in order to dig in this company and see if it is making money or no. There are some specialists in companies. They know the company, if what they say is true or not. They say, oh, we have made $1 billion. Okay, they will see if this is true or not, because companies, they can say lies. They just speak about good things, but the company is not making any money, or it makes little money compared to what they say. So if the company goes to zero, it means it is bankrupt. Bankrupt, it is a process that the company is dissolved and it will not exist anymore. It will be sold into parts. Let's say we have seen problems with Kroger before, problems with Sears here in America, problems with Giuseppini. All these companies, they begin to sell their stores, to sell them, not to sell the name Giuseppini, no, to sell the stores. It means the assets that they had before. Before they were very successful, but now they are not successful. So in order to get money, because they have no money, the sales is bad, they begin to sell their stores. And it happened. If you go online, you will find hundreds of American companies selling, and you find other companies that are good. that are making more stores. You see the difference? So Tesla, you should, if you are investing, you should look at these companies that are making more stores, making more money, giving more dividend. This is what you are looking for. Why you are looking for companies that are losing money? Because the stock is $5 or $10 or $2, you are going to invest in it. And you see that the company is losing money. Because here is the thing, for those people who don't know. When the company announced that it is bankrupt, the stock will not be in the stock market. And your money will be gone forever. I have taught a person who lost 250,000 in a stock investment. In one stock, not two, one. He just, this guy has a lot of money. He has $500,000. He bought Google and he bought another company. Now, his money with Google doubled, and it means he has made a good investment. And Google always, it's one of the best stocks. And he bought another company, a drug company or whatever. It was going down, and he doesn't see. He doesn't see his account. He doesn't check each 3 months. He just, for many years, he doesn't know. He just bought them with $500,000, like in a very long investment. And then one day, he go to his account. He find Google making a lot of money. He doubled his money. He has 250,000. It is 500,000. And he find the other 250,000. He doesn't find the stock. So he called his broker. Oh, you say you don't know? He say, what? The company go bankruptcy. It go bankrupt. It doesn't exist anymore. And where is the money? It's gone. Because understand, when a company has a problem, they begin with what we call preferred stocks. Preferred stocks, preferred shares are different from common stocks that are in stock market. We have two. So if you want to buy preferred shares, they can give you some money back. But if you buy common, most of the time they will give you nothing, because the company is gone. There is no money. So they begin with the first owners, the big shareholders. They begin with them first, and then if there is money, they will give to others. But most of the time they will give nothing. So he lost all this $250,000. So when you invest Tesla, when you invest, you try to see whatever. Now let's see. Also, guys, I am going. As always, as I told you before. When I answer your comments, please just write comments. I am going one after the other, and I will answer all if God wills. Now, Duna said Canadians are smarter. Maybe. I have no idea. Smarter in choosing marijuana, you mean? I have no idea about this. We should see the IQ. Okay. So AJ GMG said Canada is 37 million population versus USA 400 million. Now, USA, it's not 400 million. I don't know. I think it was 300 something, but it's not 400. And 37 million for... now, what is the relation with millions of people for what we talk? It means countries that have more people are more smarter, or what do you mean, AJMG? I don't understand what you mean. Now, Tesla said marijuana is pump and dump. Yes, it could be. It could be pump and dump, because whenever there is something new, there should be manipulations. Manipulation, it means they do something which is legal. It's not manipulation. It is not as you might think that it is not legal. No, you can advertise for anything. You are selling something, you advertise. Advertising is a form of manipulation because you want to change people's mind and you want to, for example, someone is drinking Coca-Cola, Pepsi Cola will send you emails, it will send you ads that Pepsi Cola is better than Coca-Cola. Okay, so they are, this is competition and they do it always. So manipulation in the market is part of the game. Now, for example, if someone in TV, he asks you, oh, go and buy ETFs, like marijuana ETFs. This is manipulation. But it is accepted in the market because who cares? If you buy or you don't buy, who cares? The government doesn't go after you because you buy marijuana stock. They don't care. Okay, if you buy or you sell or whatever, it's the stock market. Stock market is enclosed. It has rules that doesn't exist outside. Let's say you live in a state that doesn't legalize marijuana in USA, okay, right now. But you can go to the broker and you buy marijuana stocks, okay? So you have access to marijuana stocks, but you don't have access to marijuana in the street to buy or to sell or whatever. You see the difference? Duna, he said he owns 11%. Now, Duna, who is this person that you are talking about? Are you speaking about Alibaba? Alibaba, which is Jack Ma person? So I don't know who is this person who owns 11% of what? So let's go to see other questions. Maybe you are talking about Ma. Tesla said Ma is probably selling his shares. Baba has been going down for a long time. Now this I don't know, but listen. People who owns a lot, yes, they can. But understand that if his company is very, very successful, he make billions of dollars each year. Why he would sell his shares that are making him money? Even if he has 10 million, if he has 10 billion, 20 billion, 50 billion dollars, those people who have money and this company that makes money, okay, because he owns the company, part of the company, it is not only in the stock market. Because you should understand, I always talk to you that stock market and the company itself are different. So you should make sure you understand. Tesla is, or Alibaba is making money each year. So why he leaves this money? Because when you sell your shares, your part of shares, you sell them, you lose the money. So, but since you speak about Tesla, let's go and check. Let's see which we try to see Alibaba, because I haven't seen it for 2 months or 3 months, 6 months. I don't know. Let's go to Alibaba. Just to make sure. Yes, Alibaba. Okay. Now, let's give you my analysis. Let's see. Yes. You know, it's going down. If it continues to go down, it reached the support line, it's going down. If it continues to go down, it will have a real problem. Okay, see? It's going down. It was 211.70. Oh, 211. It is the same as the other stocks. But it's for me, yes, it's going down, but until it loses all this here. This is trending into orange, and then we will see later. Okay, so it's not yet. If it continues to go down from 62, it goes to 50, to 40, 30, 130, 126. This, it means that it will be in a downtrend. Now, when it is in a downtrend, it means there is a problem with this Alibaba. Okay, that's it for Alibaba. So Tesla, as I showed you, it has not been going down for a long time. It was trading into a range, going up and down, but it didn't go for a long time. The downtrend is not clear yet. If it continues the next few weeks, maybe September, October, November, if it's going down and down and down, it means that Alibaba has a problem. Okay? Tesla is in Nasdaq, not Dow Jones. I don't know who said this. I don't know who said this. Tesla is in Nasdaq, not Dow Jones. I don't say Dow Jones. When we speak about Dow Jones, it's just we speak about the market. Dow Jones is strong right now. It's like 1 month or 2 months. It is very strong. So, if it is very strong, it means that Alibaba is not doing good about the average of the market. If you see S&P 500, or you see Russell 2000, or you see, this is just, they give you what the American US stocks are doing. If the market is strong right now, and some stocks are going down, it means these stocks are bad. They have a problem. Hello, Wiseman. Thank you very much for coming. Wiseman, we are speaking about marijuana tonight. It's very funny. A lot of people, they ask me, oh, what about marijuana stocks? What about... Okay, I say I will be making videos and live about these stocks, and then we can see what's going on. Okay, now let's go down and see. Clown with Twitter account, how are you? Thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much, all you guys, for coming. I'm going down to see other questions. Chris C, good evening, man. How are you? Mike, name change. He wrote a paragraph. Let me drink some coffee and then read his paragraph. So Mike name change said, I think America is on the path towards legalizing weed in all 50 states. I bought a few shares of Aurora Cannabis Profits. Now, I think, in my opinion, that most of the states will do it. I think, because in America here, when they see that there is big money, you know, each state here in America, to understand how America works. America or American states or IRS is after money. Where to find the money? They do lottery in order to collect all the money of the people. You know, people, they are generous. They buy tickets. They sell them a dream. Okay. There are a lot of people, they pay too much each month waiting for the day where they have $200 million or $500 million or 10 million or whatever million. So the government and some companies that they work with it, they know. So they sell you a dream. It's like a ticket to paradise. You say, okay, pay just $2 or $5 or $10 each month or each day or whatever, and you will have a place in paradise when you die. It's like this. This is gambling. Now, if they see some states who did not legalize, they see that all the states, they legalize and they begin to have money from the people. You know, people, they spend too much on leisure. That's why here in America, everything flourish, everything goes up. It's just because when you give them leisure, people are willing to pay. Now, if you even if you ask them to help people, they will help. It means Americans people in general are generous people. Although you see some people are stingy, but in general, America or Americans are very generous people. To give billions of dollars each week to lottery, this is generosity. It means they give money. And the funny thing about the lottery, I'm just giving you this in order to understand, is they tell them, we are going to help other people. This is stupid. This is stupid to think that some people who are greedy, some people who take the money, I don't know where they put it, they will give some money elsewhere. Okay? It means that they ask you that you are doing as if you are doing charity. It's a good thing for you to buy tickets and you stay buying tickets until you die. So, you know, selling dreams. Now, if things happen and all the states legalize marijuana and for medical and recreational use, what will you see in the future is that these stocks, these ETFs will flourish. It will become something normal. And people in the stock market, they were not scared about these things. And they begin to buy, and you'll see Wall Street likes that. They begin to make a lot of ETFs. Not only one or two or three, they will make a lot. Companies that are small, they go to the stock market in order to get money from the people. They were private, now they want money. Because most of the companies are small. When you see a company that it has 50 million or 100 million, 200 million capitalization, this is a very, very tiny company. It's not big. So what they do is they go to stock market in order to have more money. And I will tell you, because a lot of people, they don't know that in America we have two kinds of markets. In the stock market we have the exchanges, listed companies that they file their information, financial information, earnings and the other stuff. And whenever they do, they should file and they should tell the investors what they are doing. This is obligatory. There are a lot of rules to enter to this, what we call exchanges, like New York Exchange or NASDAQ or the American Exchange. Okay? Now, there is another market which is called OTC, which is over-the-counter stocks, where the companies are there, but they don't give any information about. They can give some information, but they are not obliged. No one obliged them. There you will see volatile stocks. You can find stocks that are under 1 cent. Under 1 cent, yes. You go to these brokers. Oh, you say this company is doing marijuana. The stock is 1 cent or less than 1 cent. You can find. Okay? And a lot of people, they make millions like this, but it is a risky business. So other people, they are not going to OTC brokers, because the companies, they can disappear. For example, you put $10,000 in a company that it is 1 cent or less than 1 cent, and the next day you don't find the company, and they say, oh, it go bankrupt, or it stops, or whatever, and your money is gone. There is no guarantee that they will give you your money. So it is a black market, like it's a very risky thing. Okay. This is for Mike McName change. So whenever you buy, whatever you buy, Mike, whenever you buy a company, this company or any other company, for us, if you want to follow my strategies, we follow rules. Where to buy, and if there is a danger, where to sell. It's not to invest and to stay 5 years or 10 years. You put $10,000 and now you have only 1,000 because you lost all your money. You are watching your money lose it, disappear, and you just think that that hope will change all this stuff. Okay, so it depends. And then they say, hello, Mohammed bin Naba, how are you? And then Mike said, soon after they will go broke, right? Just like blockbusters. Yes, you know, there are bubbles. There are some companies that are strong. It means they are making a lot of products, they are selling very well, and they are expanding. Okay? These companies, you should dig into it. It means you should choose the financial. Each quarter, are these companies making more money? Are they having more stores? Are they having more products to sell? Where they are selling? Are they selling outside the United States of America? This is what you are looking for. In order, when you buy a company shares, you understand that you are in a good investment. Okay? So this is what you should do. It's not just you read the report that Aurora or any other company is good and just you buy some shares. It doesn't work like this. So let's go. Mike name change. He said, where do you go to look at sectors and which ones are hot, cold for the quarter or the year? Now listen, Mike name change. See, I have strategies that you should follow, because almost all these people who are here and all my students, you should follow my strategy. There are rules. How to buy, how to find these stocks, and what to look for. Now we don't do investing for the long run. We do for trends, because you don't need to stay 10 years in a company. If you want to, yes, it's okay. But there are many ways we can search automatically and find stocks and then filter them according to our criteria. Or you can go to industry and the stocks and you find the companies according to our criteria also. And you should get a signal in order to buy. But always, price is king. It means we are not going to look for the company expansion and the other stuff. This you can do as an investment. And this is another thing. For us, most of the time we are doing swing trading. It means we follow the trend. A trend can stay many days, many weeks, many months. It could stay until 1 year and a half. And you see that stock is going up. Okay? So I will, Mike, I will show you right now what is the stocks that we are looking for. We are looking for the stocks that can go strong for many months and we can make a lot of money. So I can give you, for example, there is a stock I showed last time in my video, which is called Square, which is a company that have a device. You can put it into your cell phone, and you can accept payments. For example, you are selling something, and you don't want cash because it is very dangerous. For example, you are in a place where there is no way to have your electronic devices and some stuff. So the solution is, with your cell phone, you buy this Square, which is just a Square device. You put it in your cell phone, and then you swipe any card and you get the money. Okay? So this is what this company do, and see what did happen to this Square. I just show you an example, Mike. So look at this. Do you see this company, Square? It's a new company. Now see here that the stock, see, at the beginning, it was only $11 in October, or let's say here we can begin with 2016. Okay, it's like 1 year and 10 months. A stock from 11 goes to 98. You see this long trend? This is what we are looking for. We are not looking. So this trends like this, you can buy and you can follow, and you can sell at any time you like. So this is the kind of, if you can find in the year, if you can find only 1 or 2 or 3 stocks like this, that's it for the year, and you will be making money each year. Okay, so this is the way we follow stocks. But when the stocks is going down into a downtrend, we sell this company. We don't stay. So you understand? So we say we date and we don't marry stocks. Only date, and then you don't marry. No, here I'm speaking only about stock market. Okay, I'm not speaking about your life. It's another thing, because a stock is not a person. It is just a means to make money. It's a vehicle to make money. That's it. Mike said, if you are invested in Coca-Cola, is it best practices to convince everyone you know to switch to Coke? Yes, but understand, Mike, that Coca-Cola is a very old company, and before they use cocaine, they use drugs in Coca-Cola with a little thing. That's why people get addicted to it in the beginning of the 19th century. And at that time, they say, this is why I'm giving you some history to know how the companies manipulate the people. First, they put some cocaine. It means some drugs with little thing. That's why the people, when they drink Coca-Cola, they get addicted. Now, here I'm speaking about the past, not now. Okay. And in their advertisement, if you see old advertisement with paper in the beginning of 19th century, what they say? They say it cures a lot of sickness and illnesses, diseases. You know, it's propaganda. Propaganda, it means you tell lies to the people, and the people accept. If because at that time, science, medicine was very weak. They don't know. And later, some investigations, and then they discover that Coca-Cola are doing some drugs to get addicted. It's like coffee. When you drink coffee, you get addicted. But coffee, there is an addictive substance, which is caffeine. When you drink it, You get addicted because you like it and it wakes you up, so you drink it like tea. It's the same thing. Okay? So, Mike, you should understand that companies, they advertise. And part of their money goes to advertisement. If they don't advertise, how can you know Coca-Cola if they don't advertise? Understand that Coca-Cola is selling everywhere in the world. Even in the jungle of Amazonia. If you go to Brazil, you go to the jungle, people, they are in the jungle, but you find bottles of Coca-Cola. You see? You go to Alaska, or you go to the North Pole, you find Coca-Cola. You see how advertisement make big money? This is how things work. Companies, they advertise in order to have more customers, and they can sell everywhere. And Coca-Cola is a very, very famous, old, successful companies. There are a lot like it. It's not only one. Okay? Now, Chris de Guzman, thank you for coming. And good evening, Chris. And say hi to your wife and to your son. Hello, Cheaper. So let's drink some coffee, and then I see the thing. So Muhammad bin Naba said, "What type of coffee you drink?" I drink Colombian coffee. It's just when you drink coffee, you like it and you continue with it. I hope they don't put some drugs in it, or cocaine, or I don't know. I have no idea, but I like it. Maybe I get addicted because of that. So hope it is not. So Cheaper said, Kareem, where is your blend and glass of whiskey like Elon Musk? Ha. Okay, Cheaper. This is my coffee. I only drink coffee. I don't drink alcohol. I don't have drugs. I don't. The only addiction for me is coffee. And listen, I am good with coffee, okay? I don't need anything else. Whenever I am traveling, the most important thing I am thinking of is not water. Let's say I'm going to hike in the mountains. The most important thing is I have coffee with me. That's the most important thing. I don't care about the water or the food. I can stay without food for 1 day or 2 or 3. I can. But coffee, no. Because coffee makes me wake up. Right now, I was sleeping for a nap. That's why I'm drinking coffee, to wake up. If I don't drink coffee, I will be sleeping in this live session. Okay? Now let's go to another question. Cheaper said, many of these weed companies will be taken over by the big pharmaceutical companies, don't you think? Yes. No, they buy. They can buy the whole company, or they buy part of the company who don't like. Yes, it happened right now. Big companies, for alcohol companies, beverages, tobacco companies, they are doing the same, or they can buy a stake from other company. It means you buy 10% of shares or 20% of shares, the common shares, the whole company. They can buy 10%, 20%, or 30%, or 50%. Sometimes they buy the whole company, the whole stock, the whole company, they buy it. You know why they buy it? Because they have customers. It's like Google when they bought YouTube. Why they buy YouTube? Because they have customers, and these customers, you put ad and Google can make money. So you see, these companies, they always buy successful companies. They don't buy companies that are not doing any well. They buy good companies. Okay. So as I told you, cheaper. Big pharmaceutical companies, yes. I will show you later some companies. They are very, very big companies, and they own parts of small companies doing marijuana. Okay. I see when I begin to see these companies, I find even I think in California, a loan company. Companies, they do loan repair and cutting trees and cutting grass and the other stuff. They change their work, and they begin planting weeds, planting other stuff, because it is a lot of money. Farmers who are doing tobacco, they will stop tobacco and they go to do weeds, because in a small weed you can make hundreds of thousands of dollars. Why would you do cigars and you are not making any money? So you see that. So legalization brings another jobs, brings another companies in the state. Okay. So there is a lot of things. Don't think just because of weed or coke or this stuff like cannabis or other thing or marijuana. But there are other products. You find now there are some companies, they do alcoholic beverages. They don't put the alcohol, but they put marijuana instead of alcohol. So if the people like it, it's all over. So they change. So the companies, they adapt according to the market needs. If the people need marijuana, they like it, they give it to them. And they will make a lot of money. Because why we have companies? Companies are looking how to make money from people. Okay? That's the main thing. It's not they make a company in order to lose money. They always search for opportunities to make money. And successful small companies that are successful, the big companies, they like them and they will buy them, and they give them best offers. If a company is a $50 million business, they can give 100 million, 200 million. I will tell you a story. Maybe you don't know about businesses. Understand that that in the past, Google, the company of Google, we have two guys who make Google as a company, and they want to sell it. So Bill Gates of Microsoft, he gave them $1 million at that time. Okay, you see, Bill Gates, with all his knowledge, he has no idea about search, how to search online. But these guys, they are genius. They make a way to search all the millions of pages, billions of pages online. Okay? So they give him $1 million. So these guys, they don't accept. But now, Google becomes like Microsoft. It is one of the biggest search engine, the biggest companies in the world. You see how a small company with $1 million company becomes like $500 billion company? You see that? This is what I'm talking about. It means they find customers, they sell their products, and they make money. For example, Google, it's the ad business, like Facebook, like Twitter, ad business. They sell ads, and the people they click on ads and they buy things, and the companies, they make money. Okay? Now let's continue. Let me continue. Okay. Now, Lighthouse Show, how are you, Lighthouse? And thank you for coming. Let's go to Lighthouse Show question, and let's drink some coffee first. He said, when searching for a stock, how do you know between a stock split or big drop price in the price history of a stock? Listen, in the chart, you will not see the stock split. You will not see it. Because, see, let's say there is a stock split 2 to 1. It means 2 shares, it becomes 1. Let's say the stock is $10. The next day, it becomes $20. So the chart adjusted, but it doesn't show you the $10 of the past. The past chart, instead of having 10, it will have 20, but it is the same chart. So there is no gap up and gap down. So have you understood that? So I will just show you, just very quick, how to look at this. Okay? Just to explain to you. Okay. So let's see chart. Like this, a chart. Now I'm speaking about the first and the second. The stock was $2. It goes to $10. Okay? Now this is the older chart. Now they want to make 2, 1. It means 2 shares of 10, it becomes 20. Now here you look at this. You will see the same chart. Here is 10. Okay? And here 20, and here is $4. Now this is the real stock before. This is the real thing. The stock was $2 and it has gone to $10. This is the real. Now when they do the split the next day, they just double. 10 it becomes 20, 2 it becomes 4, and this is the real thing. You will not see like this. For example, you see a chart like this 10, and then you see a gap up here. Like this. Let me show you to understand. Because they can't make it like this. They don't put like $10 here and $2 here, and then here it begins with the $20. No, you will not see like this. This is what you think. Gap up or gap down. No, this is false. This is false. What they do in order to become easy for you to understand is just they give you a chart and they double it. They double it. It means you will see here, this is 2, it becomes 4. This is 10, it becomes 20. This is the real new chart. Okay? So I hope you understand this thing very easily. Now you go to the other question. And you say, or a big drop price in the price history of a stock. Okay? So as I told you, as I explained, there is no... The chart is the same, but the price will change. That's it. To make you understand this. Okay? So let's go to Mike name change. Do you know about Robinhood, the commission-free trading trap? Yes. I know from the beginning because they say they send millions of offers to the people to to be a customer and to apply for the free app, it means you don't pay commission. But Mike, I get an email from them and they say you are one of the privileged, could you make an account? I didn't make an account. I will tell you why. Try to understand that any business needs customers. Okay? Now, why do they have customers? Is to make money from them. Understand? So, Robinhood or any other app. So, I'm not going to give you a name. Any name. Any broker that gives you free commission. Some brokers, they give you, you don't pay commission for ETFs. Also, now, ask yourself the question, from where this company makes money? That question, you should do it by yourself. You should go through it, go there, search online, and then you will find the answer. If you don't find the answer, send me an email and I will explain to you, because I'm not here going to explain things like that, because, you know, it's private information. So, if you can go, let's say, here is my email and here is my website. So, what you should do is just you go, here is my website and my email. Search first. Mike, search first. Don't ask me the question right away. No. Just go 1 day or 2 or 3. Search why brokers, they have a free commission. Sometimes brokers, when they want you, they give you something free for 1 month or 2 months or 3 months. They can give you, for example, 100 free transactions, commissions for free. Let's say 100 free commission, and the commission is $5. Now, what does it mean in real? They give you, it means they buy you. They buy you as a customer, because they understand that you, when you come and you do an account, you put all your money. Some people, they have a lot of money. Some people, they have millions of dollars, not just $10,000 or 100,000 or $500,000. Some people, they have millions of dollars. And they get attracted to these things. Free trading for 1 year. There are some people who like this. They say, okay, this broker give me thousands of dollars of trading. 1 year trading free. Why I shouldn't accept this offer? I accept it. So it's free. But after that, you should pay the commission. This is normal. This is like giving something from the broker, and it's very nice. Some brokers, for example, they give you free commissions. Some they give you ETFs commissions for free only. The stocks, you buy the stocks. You pay for commission for stocks, but when it is an ETF, they give it for free, the commission. It is a way to do business. And understand that the broker is making money from you, not from something else. All these brokers that they say free commission, they are taking money from you. You should know how do they take it. I know, because I am in the business and I know what they are doing. And even in the TV, they bring these guys and they say, oh, we are helping people, like a charity. Okay? In stock market, there is no charity, man. In stock market, they don't give money for free. Even lunch, there is no. There is a saying that says, there is no free lunch in the market. There is no. This is a Wall Street adage. This is a Wall Street statement. This is what they tell you. The guys who are in Wall Street, they say to you, we don't give food for free, man. You come, even if I say to you, it's free, it doesn't mean it's free. You should pay later something. How? This is the expertise. This is how business, they get customers. Okay? So you should dig into it. Dig and search why. And maybe you watch many videos online. Maybe you watch, you read a lot, and then you discover by yourself how do they take money. But these are secrets. You don't find them easily. You should work on it to understand. Okay? And to understand, Mike, there is another thing I will tell you. I don't use my cell phone to search, to do trades. Why should I do it from my cell phone? I have my computer, the PC, I see I should need a big chart. I have all the things in my computer. Why should I go to a small cell phone? And because I need the chart, I need to see my criteria. I need to see a lot of things in order to decide to buy stock. So I don't buy just stupid, just I have the app and just, buy Facebook, buy Twitter, and sell and buy and sell like a game. I am not doing games in the stock market. Buying stock and selling a stock is a business. You should understand what you are doing in order to make money. If you don't know, you should get a training. Okay? You should get a training and you understand all the stuff to become a trader. Okay. Chris de Guzman said, we have a baby girl, and she said, hi, man. But it is, it's too late. She should go to sleep. Now, Clown with Twitter account, how are you? Are you still learning from your students? Yes, see, learning is a continuous process. You should always learn from anybody, student or not student, because there are always some people who know better than you in something. Okay? Always. Not only in trading or swing trading or investing, but there are other things that people, they know. So learning is a process that should continue until you die. Always you learn, because you don't know everything. So yes, I learn every time. Now, like 3 or 6 weeks ago, I learned something from a student. Here how I learned. We were speaking about stocks, and then someone, he told me I bought a stock and I lost 90% of my money. He put 12,000 and he lost 9,000. He lost 90%, whatever it be. Now, I say it's strange. I told him, give me this stock. Now, when he gave me a stock, I find that it is not a stock, it is an ETF. And when I see the ETF, I find that this ETF is tracking futures. I say, man, what are you doing? I discovered that this guy doesn't know. He thinks that everything in the market is called stocks. Yes, they are stocks, but ETFs are stocks. But you should know always what does it track. This is stock or this ETF. Don't buy. I'm telling you here for beginners. Don't buy any ETF that tracks dangerous leveraged products like currency pairs, cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, like the other stuff, options and futures, bonds, everything that it is dangerous, because these are leveraged. What does it mean, leveraged? It means you can make a lot of money and you can lose a lot of money at once. It's like a option. If you buy, for example, $100,000 of option. Let's say you buy calls. You think that the stock will have a gap up, but next day the stock have a gap down. What does it mean? All your 100,000 is gone. You will find no money except maybe 1,000, 2,000 for the time that you bought. You understand? So I learned that I should look for ETFs and what they track. Although I know that some stocks, they can go down 90%. I see some stocks. I know about this. I have seen them. Okay? But understand that you always learn from people. Always learn. And learning is a good habit. It's like exercising. It's like reading books and it's like always learning a new thing, which is very good. Thank you very much. Now, Duna said, do you recommend our normal stop loss for marijuana stocks? Yes. The stop loss has nothing to do with the stock. Yes, it has to do with the volatility of the stock, but it has to do with you. Because let's say you buy marijuana stock, $20. Now, what if it is going down for a few days? Are you going to sell or are you going to wait? So for us, like swing traders, we don't let the stock go down for long. Let's say the stock is 20. After 6 months, it goes to 10. Okay? Let's say you lost 50% of your money. It's over. You lost all your money. Half of your money is lost. What can you expect in the future to do? Okay? So understand that you should know your risk. You should always know your risk. When you buy a stock, marijuana or not marijuana, or an ETF or whatever, you should always think about the risk. Now, if you are looking for investment, yes, you should leave them. Going down and up and down and up, because, why is that? Because in ETF, if it tracks a lot of stocks, these stocks, some of them going up, some of them going down, so there is always an average, and you will not be losing too much, and you are not going to lose a lot of money, and you are not going to make a lot of money. So this is strategies for investment for the long run. 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. You put these ETFs and you leave them working, and you know what they track. They track some stocks in whatever industry are. Okay? So this is something that you don't put stop loss. It's just because it is an investment for the long run. We don't put stop loss. But here, when I'm speaking always about swing trading. Because swing trading, you are following the trend. I'm not following the company, what it does, or the earnings, or if it is good company or bad company. I'm looking for a short term to make some money from the trend, and then I exit when the trend finishes. Because when the stock is trending, it trends for 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, 1 year, 1 year and a half, and then it will go down. It will not continue the whole life going up, but sometimes it goes down. It can go down too much also. Okay? So, let's see, Mike. He's asking another question. If a company is bought out by another, what happens to your shares? Now, your shares is exchanged by money at the close. Let's say the stock is $10, and after the company that bought, her stock is $20. So what will happen? is that instead of having 100 shares of $10, if this stock will disappear, you will have 50 shares of 20 stock. So I will just explain with the thing. At least you will understand. I'm just giving you a very short thing to understand. So let's say a big company here, a big company, and a small company. Sorry for the handwriting. Now this stock is $10 and you bought 100 shares. Okay, 100 shares. Now this is today. Now let's say tomorrow the big company, no, the company stock is $20. This is at the same time. It means, let's say today for these two companies, here is 10, here is 20. Now this company will not exist anymore tomorrow. This company will not exist. So what they do, they sell your shares with $10. They buy this, so you will have 50 shares only, and the stock is $20. So in the next morning, you will see that this company, which is XYZ, you will see this stock in your broker, and this is, for example, FTM. This is just fake names. FTM, you don't see it anymore. You don't see it in your broker because it is sold. And now you see that you have XYZ and it is 50 shares, about $20. So here you have the same money. There is no change in the money. There is only change in the shares and the price of the company. I hope this is very clear right now. Okay, so Clown with Twitter account say, is Trump schmuck when he uses Twitter to move or manipulate the market? He said he's adding 267 billions on Chinese stocks. Now, what do you mean by he is adding on Chinese stocks? What do you mean? Do you mean he brings Chinese stocks here, like Alibaba, like the other to be listed here, or what? So this, I don't know what you mean by this, because I don't follow politics and I don't follow Trump, what he is doing. So you can either explain what do you mean by adding 267 billions on Chinese stocks. What do you mean? Okay, so I don't understand what you mean by that. Duna said, some online research claimed over 158 million people use marijuana. Yes, it could be 158 million, but you know, you don't know. States that don't legalize marijuana, but the people, they use it. It's a hidden thing, so you will never know how many. But 158, I have no idea. They can ask people and they make generalizations, but you know, the numbers, it could be never true because it's private. How can you know people who are in their homes if they don't take marijuana or not? How can you count them? There is no website that they go, they say, oh, I am using marijuana. No, but in some states, yes, they will know the number because they know the customers. A company, for example, online, and this guy is always buying marijuana from it online. So, okay, so they know how many customers they have. They can give you a number. That's it. But you know, marijuana is like tobacco, is like alcohol, is like, it means some. And now marijuana is going to be medical. For example, some people who have a headache or have surgeries or something, they can take this marijuana and they can do operations. So for medical, it's very, very good because they use it. They always use drugs like this for patients in doing surgeries, doing other stuff. So medical, and then recreational, where people, they can use it like tobacco, like alcohol, like other stuff. So it could be. And let's see here. Let's see. We have a lot of okay. So guys, I'm trying just to tell you that I see a lot of questions, a lot of comments. So please be patient. I will go through them one by one. Don't be worried about this, because for me, as always, each session we try to finish all the comments and the questions, because for me, answering your questions is the most important thing. Even we are speaking about marijuana, stocks, but some people are asking about other things. So my duty and my job is to answer you all, you guys, about all your things. Now let's go. After Duna, hello Andrew Trapman. I haven't seen you for a long time. Thank you very much for coming. He said, I have been trading canopy growth over and over while it is trending, being fun. I am finally trading in USA from Australia. Thank you very much, Andrew Trapman, for your contribution. Thank you very much. Now, understand, Andrew, that America here, the stock market, is very, very varied. It means you have everything you want to trade. And there are nearly 24,000 stocks, ETFs, and mutual funds. So we have a lot. And you can reach any market in the world. For example, you want to buy futures? You can go to ETFs about futures. For example, you want to do cryptocurrency? You without buying Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies, you can just go to ETF and you can buy them. You can buy options. You can buy everything in the market. That's why it's a very, very wide market. Thank you very much, Andrew Trapman, for your statement. Duna, why is tech stocks dropping? Now, whenever I see there are a lot of stocks that are dropping, but the market is not dropping. This is the most important thing. This is called sector rotation or industries rotation. What does it mean? It means mutual funds are dropping some and buying some. So you will see that other sectors and industries are doing better and better. And this I have done in my golden subscription 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. I showed examples of that. So you should know where you want to be. Are you going to be with losers or are you going to be with winners? It depends on you. So you should know how to search. If you don't know, you can take my strategies training level 2, 3, 4, or you do the silver subscription and you will be aware of these things that I am doing here. Okay? And Mike said, cyclical tech stocks. No, cyclical in the market. When we say cyclical, we mean each year we have some stocks because of the activity of these companies. They go up because of something, because the need of something. These are what you call cyclical. But understand that the market is changing every day. It doesn't need to be cyclical. Some industries are going up, others are going down. Even in the same sector. Even the sector is doing good, you find industries going down, industries that are going up. You go to an industry that it is doing good. You find stocks are doing good, stocks that are doing bad. This is the way the market works. Most of the things that change is most of them are mutual funds and big investors, banks, pension plans, and the traders and swing traders, and all the participants, they participate. For example, if you find a stock that it is going up, it doesn't matter where it is. You just buy and you wait, and then you can make money. Okay? If you target an ETF of a sector or industry is going up, you can make money also. So it doesn't matter really. It doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is you should know to spot these opportunities on time, because sometimes you come late. A stock have been going up for 1.5 years, and now it is going to go down, and then you buy it because you have heard TV or some other people talking about it. Okay? Now, let's for me, I like to use sector rotation or industry rotation better than cyclical stocks. The cyclical, it is used in the media. When you see, and they begin to bring reasons. This is stupid. It's not because the company is doing better business in 1 month or two, then it goes up, and then when it doesn't do business, it goes down. This is a stupid fundamental thing that they give you as reasons. For me, I don't believe in that. Sometimes the stocks are not doing nothing, they are not doing anything, and the stocks is going up for 1 year without any reason. It's because the mutual funds are choosing what they like. It's not the company that chooses the mutual fund. It's the mutual funds that they choose a company or companies, and they put a lot of money. The stock will be going up, and then people, they discover it and they buy again, and then the stock is into a trend. This is how things work in the stock market. It doesn't work because the company is good. Okay? You see, Coca-Cola is one of the best companies in the world, but the stocks stagnate. It doesn't go nowhere. If you buy Coca-Cola 10 years from now in the past, you are making no money. So it doesn't mean that because of the company is big, is making money, it means that the stock will move. The stock doesn't move because of the company is big or good, or it moves because of the buyers. This in economy, it is called supply and demand. When a lot of people, they like a stock, they begin to buy too much, so the value of the stock goes up because the force of demand. When mutual funds are selling some stocks, they go down, like the tech stocks right now. They go down, they are selling. It doesn't mean that these stocks are not making money. They are making money the same. Maybe they are making more money for the company than last year. So the price of the company has nothing to do directly with the company and earnings. So try not to link these two, because when you link, it is when you watch too much TV, they want to give you a reason for everything. You see, for example, a stock is going up today and they want to give you a reason. It's stupid. Because ask them, in each second, the stock is changing up and down. Ask them, what is the reason? Is there a reason? Fundamental reason, it means the company. Is that in 1 minute or in 1 second, the company has made more money than the other second? This is stupid. That's why these people online, like in TV, they try to show that they know a lot, but in real they know nothing because they don't trade. Okay? They don't trade. That's why they just try to attract customers for these mutual funds in order to sell them some stocks. Oh, you say, last year this mutual fund has done 50%. It's more than S&P 500. Buy it. Now, what you because you are naive, you go and you buy, and the other guys are selling this mutual fund. They are selling it. So it's going down, and you are buying. So you end up losing your money. So never watch too much TV. TV is for entertainment or for the news. That's just some news. It's just for entertainment. It's not for business. If you watch to get information of the stock market from TV, you are done. Your investments are done. Most of the time, you can lose everything you have. So, Wiseman said, Duna, my hairdressers use marijuana. As you said, lots use it. They use marijuana for the hair. It's very good. Okay, no problem. Mike said, yes, marijuana will be huge. Just wait for it to be legalized on the East Coast. Everyone already smokes anyway. Yes, you know, you can't stop people from doing things. People, they smoke, they use marijuana, they drink alcohol, they take cocaine. You know, it's you know, people, they just want something leisure. They want to forget their problems. They want to find a way to go into a virtual world. So no one in the East, I think in the future, most of the states will legalize it because it's a lot of money for them. The IRS, the states, the counties, the cities will be making a lot of money from these people. These people, they want to be, some people, they want to be drunk all day, all night. So these companies will say, will sell everything. Alcohol, tobacco, drinks, marijuana, weed, everything. And the people, they pay. This is the most important thing in business. People, customers are paying. Okay? They are paying. And the tax will be higher. And then these cities, these states will make money. And this is the game of money. Everywhere is like this. They don't care if it is marijuana or alcohol or tobacco. For the government, for the IRS, it's the same thing. It's how to make money from people. That's the only thing this marijuana is legalized in. It's not because of freedom and because of something that the people say. No, it's because of money. They legalize because they see it's a lot of money under the ground. Because if they don't legalize it, there are a lot of companies, they do it secretly. So they sell without showing their money to the government. So the IRS wants to know what are these companies that make money in order to take the tax. You understand? It's all about money. Because all this weed, marijuana, if it is under the table, no one see it. So the cities will not get tax from these people. You know, these dealers, these people. But when it is legalized, what will happen? People, they don't need to do it secretly. They go to the store and they buy it, and they go to a cafe and they smoke it, or they smoke it in the street. The police will tell them nothing because it is legalized. And the IRS will make a lot of money from these guys. So understand the game. It's always the game of money. So let's continue. And I am sorry, I'm trying to see your questions. So Duna said, basically marijuana is widely used as alcohol. Yes, and it's not widely used, but it will, the behavior of people will change. It means, let's say we have 1,000 people drink alcohol. They don't know about marijuana, so, or the weed or smoking. So they try it. they find it better for themselves than alcohol. What they do? Their behavior change. They continue drinking and then they spend more money on marijuana and weeds. And some people, they go completely and they drop alcohol and tobacco and they go for weed all their life. So this is a social change in consumption of these products, and these things change. Now, Mike said, I would say more as a list with people I know. Hello, Flaming Oro. Hi. What is winner sector in 3 months in your view? Aha! Aha! Flaming Oro. No, this information is only for my subscribers. I don't give, because if you know my strategies, it will be very easy for you to find all the sectors or all the indices by yourself. You just do the job. So why you ask me something that you can do yourself? If you don't know how to do it, you just take a training or you go to subscription and just you do it. And then you know, and then from tonight, tomorrow you begin searching and Monday you begin to buy. So for me, I am into independent trader. I teach people to be independent. I don't like to give information where you can get them by yourself, because the choice is so big. If I tell you, go to the market, fruit market, and buy fruit, you know, you have a lot of kind of fruit, and each one likes one fruit. It's like when you go to stock market, you find a lot of industries, a lot of sectors, thousands of stocks. You should choose what you like. Because of for me, I give you just the guidelines. I give you how to search, how to find these stocks, when to buy them, when to sell them, where to put stop loss, how to follow the trend, how to make money, how to arrange your account. It means money management and positions and so on. So all these are the teaching I teach you. If you got these, you will be autonomous. You will be independent trader. Like here, I have a lot of students. They are here right now. They know my strategies, and they do the same as me, and that's it. Okay. So Flaming Arrow, try to check my training or my subscription and send me an email. I have put my email and my website. Please check that. Now, James Eatman, thank you for coming. I haven't seen you for a long time, James. So, what do you think about XXII? I have no idea. Let me see. $22nd Century Group. It's $2.70. So it's I have no idea what's this group for and what's this company do, because there is no sector, there is no industry. It says 22nd Century Group. Now you see here the peak. This, it could be a pump and dump scheme. Pump and dump scheme, it means they try to push the stock up and then they begin to sell very dramatically, as you can see, and it's going down. It stops. So the future, no one knows. So if you use my strategies, you will get an idea when to buy this stock, and you will wait. If things go good, you stay. If things go bad, you exit. Hope my answer is good for you. Now, there is another guy, Good Fila. How are you, Good Fila? Thank you very much for coming. They make money from ask and bid gap. You mean those? See, I'm telling you something. Market makers are making money from bid and ask. A broker doesn't make money like that. Okay, so I don't know if there is a specialty where they make, but still, the problem with this thing that they don't show the bid and the ask. I don't know, I haven't seen them, but I have seen one who is making videos. He showed only the ask, and this is a problem. For me, I will never buy a stock without knowing the bid and the ask together. If there is only the ask, I will never buy. Because these guys can buy it cheap and sell it more expensive. Okay? That's it. So this is a real problem. So I will not do that. Mike said Robinhood makes money on interest on universal funds. No, listen. If you say they make money from mutual funds, this is something else. But when you buy stocks, well, how do they make money from you? Don't forget about funds. Speak about stocks. Since you are doing stocks, how can they make money from you? You are not buying a mutual fund. No, you are buying a stock. So as he said, they might take advantage of ask and bid, and they rip you off of some money, and you will be paying more than the commission itself. Maybe you think it's free, but you are naive to listen to these guys in Wall Street. Wall Street guys are for money. They will take your money, whatever you do. They give you every trick. Because this no commission is a new idea. Before going online, before we have internet, people, they spend $100, $200 in order to buy. Because the stock market was not available for common people. They are available only for the people who have money. The small people, like now, we have millions and millions of small traders. Before, we don't have this kind of traders. Small. Almost all the trades, they have money. That's why they pay too much commission. But right now, when the online coming, everything changed, and the commission becomes too small. Why? Because we have a lot of customers. We have more millions of traders now than in the past. More and more and more. That's why they can make money. So Mike, you should go and do your homework, and you search. And you say premium accounts. So I have no idea about this premium accounts. So maybe you can explain to us in one sentence or two, what do they offer in premium account? I don't know, because I have never got this app, and I don't use apps. I don't use cell phone. I use always computer, so I don't know. So another guy, me, myself, and I, thank you very much for coming. I haven't seen you for a long time. He said, hello Karim. I know this is off topic, but I want to know your opinion of Bitcoin. Is Bitcoin and crypto dead and you coming back? Now, before me and myself and I told you, I make videos about a trend like 2 months or 5 months ago. I see a trend, I show it when it's going up. It has gone good, and then it goes down. So I will try right now to check, okay, to check if I can reach the market. I don't know if oh, it's not working. View the exchange. Let's see. So they have It's now, let's see. I will okay, here is the chart of Bitcoin. It's 6,414. It means it's going down. Okay, it's going down. Let's see if there is a Bitcoin. No, they changed the. They changed before they give the other. They give other things, but now I don't see. I see only Bitcoin. I don't know how to. The Litecoin. It is now 56. It means it's going down. It was 250 like a few months ago, and is doing too bad. But you can see this one. People who are trading, okay? People who are trading, they can make money. So you should understand the difference between trading and investing. So I will just try to explain this. Guys, try to see. I will give you just an idea about what the people do. So ask yourself, are you a trader? Okay, here is the difference. So here we have what we call investor. Here we have trader. Now in this website, which is called Coinbase, you can do two things. Investor, it means let's say Bitcoin was going up like this. It has gone, let's say, from $1 in 2008. It goes to 20,000K. It means this is investing. Now, but from 20,000, if you stay, now let's say it is 6,114. Okay? So 6,000, it means if someone is buying in 20,000 before and he thinks that the stock will continue to 100,000, this is what they say. So you end up losing all your money, because from 20,000 to 6,400, you have lost about 13,000 something. Okay, which is you have lost about maybe 72% of your money if you continue like this. This is for investors. It means you buy and you hold. Okay? Now, trader is different. Trader, let's say the stock today, he see that Bitcoin is going up. Let's say from 6,414, it goes to 6,600. Now he is making money here. So he go long. Now what if the stock next day is from 6,600, it goes to 6,000 only? He goes short. It means he sell short. Now when he sells short, from 6,000 in the morning, it goes down to 6,000 at night, for example. He is making $600, and here he is making some money. So the trader is better than investor, because the trader, he looks for both ways, going up, going down. This is a trader. Investor is only looking for going up. Now, let's say an investor, he's looking that the stock has stopped here and it is going into a trend. This is what I showed for investors 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. It goes from 6,000, it go for $9,900 before, just a few months ago. But if you follow the trend, you can make a lot of money. And then the trend has been going down to now, which is 3,414. So the investors has only one way to make money, which is going long, buy and hold. But the trader have all the ways, up and down. So in terms of making money, traders are better than investors, because they can make money each day. If they win the trade, they can make it each day. So hope you understand this for thing. So me and myself and I, when you said, are they coming back? You know, this is something in the future. You should either use strategies like what I offer. Use strategies means techniques to know if there is a trend, a new trend. As I showed you just now, there is small trend going up, and now the trend is going down. So in order to find these opportunities, you should follow techniques. And this is what I teach, because my techniques, you can use them everywhere, because they are based on the price. They are not based on fundamental about companies, and you look at the companies, or you look at the news, or you look at what the people say online. You see the price and you just trade the price. This is purely trading. Okay? Now, Mike Mac name change. He say, yes, Robinhood app is on PC now as a few months. Okay, for me, see, Mike, I want my broker to not touch my trade, because if he give me false information, because when they give you only these brokers, when they give you only the ask, it means they tell you this is what you should pay. If he doesn't give me the bid, I will never buy. If this app is in the computer or cell phone, or it is or a movie theater, I don't buy. I ask my broker to be neutral. My broker asked me pay commission to buy and sell. Okay, I will buy commission. I will pay the commission. Okay? But my broker will never touch my trade, and he will never give me false information or half of the information. He will give me the bid and the ask for now. So if I decide to buy, I will buy according to my strategies. Okay? So, but if you give me only the ask and they say, oh, the bid there is no, I will never buy. Okay? So this is how things work for me. Hello, Andrew Trapman. You say hi from Australia. Thank you very much. I have seen your questions and answered you before. Maybe you don't remember, but for me, I remember. I remember you. And you said that you are trading into USA companies and you are making money. So I see your ID name. Thank you very much for coming. And most of the time, I put the live session on Friday, better on Saturday. Okay, I just try to see which is which better. I don't know. I just try. So Mike said, what is exactly an ETF and are they safer compared to single stocks? Now, let's see. Let's give you an example in order to understand this very quickly. Let's give you an example. What is an ETF and how it works? Okay? Now, so an ETF it is a fund. It's like a mutual fund. It's the same. But what does it does, this ETF? Let's say you have an index. I will give you an example in order to understand. This index is the Dow Jones. Dow Jones is an index. You can't buy an index. Let's say the index right today, I don't see it, but let's say it is $24,000. This is the ETF price. Now you can't buy an ETF, an index. So what is the solution? Wall Street guys make an ETF for Dow Jones. Let's say this ETF is $245 a share. Now, you can buy an ETF, and this ETF tracks the index. So it is the same. Instead of looking at the chart like this, from 10,000, for example, for the index, going to 24,000, an example, you will look, for example, to a stock, to the same chart like this. It's the same chart, okay? But it is $455, and it was, let's say I just give you an example. Let's say the stock was $100 and it goes to $244. So it is the same chart, but the only thing that changes is the price. So this is what we call ETF. ETF, it is just a stock that tracks an index or an asset. It can track anything. Now, that's it in ETF, and it is called exchange traded fund. It means it is a fund that you can trade. It's like a stock. So an ETF apparently is like a stock. You can buy long, you can sell short. It's like a stock. But always when you want to buy an ETF, try to look what does it tracks. Don't just buy an ETF because it is an ETF. Now, for example, ETF about marijuana, you should see what are the stocks that have this index. For example, Dow Jones, we have 30 stocks. So you understand that this ETF, which is it's called DIA. This is the ETF for Dow Jones. This ETF, which is called DIA, it tracks 30 stocks. It means the average of 30 stocks, it is $245. If the index go up, the ETF goes up. If the index go down, the ETF go down. It means it's the same thing. So hope you understand, Mike, this kind of information. And Mike, if you go to my channel, my YouTube channel right now, if you go later, you put ETF, you will find a lot of ETFs that I spoke about. I explain, I give you examples, and I give you a lot of stuff. Okay? Thank you very much, Mike, for all your questions. Andrew Trapman said, I am trading through stake, no fees on trade stake. But I pay fee transferring money from Australia to USA. They take a small percentage. The more I put, the more I pay. But I still works out cheaper for me. Yes, Andrew. Please, if you have time, Andrew, send me an email with all your details. I want just to see how much you are paying and why you don't have a USA broker. Why you are paying this stake company? Because if this is, you just tell me what is your broker and why this skate is having fees of transferring money. Okay? So maybe there are other ways to do it which is cheaper or no fee. Because everything now is online. American brokers are using ACH. It means from a bank to a bank. Maybe it's free. I don't know. So please, Andrew, if you have time in the future, tonight or tomorrow, send me details how it is this done and how much fees they take, just to get to know what you are doing. Thank you very much. Now, Mike said, Andrew, why not just use Robinhood? He will try to see what's good for him. No problem. Andrew, swing trading. Yes, swing trading. It's good. Mike said, how do you make sure you are not getting it at the end of the trend? Mike, I have my own techniques, from buying from the beginning of the trend, following the trend, and how to exit when the trend stops. These are techniques that I teach. So you will not find these techniques online for free. So that's why I teach. So if you are interested, you can just take a look at my training levels. Training level 1 is for free, and then you just try and see how I choose the stocks, how I search, how I see industries, stop loss, following the thing. All is there. Okay. So thank you very much, Mike. Andrew said, good question, Mike. Now, see, Andrew and Mike and everybody here, almost you know that my techniques are in my training. So here, this live session is about to know my opinion in general. But I'm not going to teach you in this session my training, okay? Because it's not free. And I told you before at the beginning of the session, there is no free lunch on the market. Understand that. This is business, okay? Cheaper said, the trend is your friend till the end. Yes, it is your friend if it's going up. When it begins to go down, it will be your enemy. If you don't get rid of him quicker, you will lose all your profits and you will lose all your money. Now, Duna said, since marijuana is widely used, what could we expect from marijuana stock? For example, can we anticipate fast growth or low growth? Now, this is depending on what they say online, because a lot of traders, a lot of investors, they get influenced by the media. And this is the problem. What makes these bubbles is the media. They begin making things as this is the only solution that you can do in stock market. Oh, marijuana is coming, it's legalized, let's buy, let's buy, let's buy. They bombard people with these ideas. So a lot of people, they don't understand no investing, no swing trading, no trading. They have no idea. They just go on TV, they ask him to do something, he goes automatically like a robot and he buys it. If he makes money, he will be happy. And he will watch more and more this TV. Now, if he loses money, and he will go to social media and he begin to rant, oh, I have watched something and they told me to buy marijuana and then I lost my money. You know, this is not a kind of people. People without education is a problem. You should get training and educate yourself how things work. Now, you are my student, so you are following my strategies. So if you have a very precise question, please ask me through my email, as you know, and I will make videos into the subscription. I will show you. But we don't anticipate. As you know, my strategies, I don't predict. I go from the beginning of the trend because of my signal, because of my criteria. Okay? This is what I do. I go with my criteria. I don't anticipate. I don't know because the TV is speaking about marijuana, I just go buy some stocks. This will never work like this. Because what if I buy a stock and the stock is going down? Am I stupid to stay and to wait 1 month or two until it takes 10% or 20% or 50%? Or it takes all my money and I'm watching my money gone? Is this a strategy? This is not a strategy. You should always have risk in your mind. Whenever you buy, follow what you buy. If it gives you the money, stay. If it takes your money, just exit and wait. If things come back, you buy it again. What's the problem? But waiting, it's not, and hoping for something to come back, it will not come back. Sometimes it never come back, and whenever you lose a lot of money, it's over for you. It's like when someone has a cut in his hand and the blood is going out. What you should do, the only thing when you see a cut in your hand or something, you have blood, you want to stop it very quickly because you understand that the blood is your life. It's like your money. If you go to investment and you lose money, you are losing your blood. It is very, very dangerous for your investment, for your future. And this is what I teach. Okay? Now, Karim Wiseman said, Karim, what is better, ETF or dividend investing? Can you compare the two? What's better, ETF or dividend investing? So, what's the difference? Now, let's say you are comparing two things that they are not comparable, but I will explain ETF and dividend. Just give me 1 minute. Okay? Now, ETF. Now, an ETF, it is a stock. Okay? Now, it can give a dividend. I'm sorry, a dividend. So you don't compare dividend investing with ETF because in ETF it is a stock. So forget about the ETF. Try to see the ETF if it gives a dividend. It's the same. It is the same. Because in ETF, it is considered as a stock. You can buy it, you can sell it. But try to see if this ETF is giving a dividend. If it is not giving a dividend, so there is no dividend investing. So you should always go to the stock and see if it gives dividend, yes or no. So that's the main thing. Because ETFs in itself, it is a collection of stocks. It's a lot of stocks. Now these stocks, some of them give dividend. So it might be that the ETF gives you a dividend. Now if it doesn't give you a dividend, it's like it should be like a growth stock. Like a growth stock like Facebook. So FB. So this ETF will be the same as FB. No dividend at all. Okay? So this is the difference. So an ETF, it can give you dividend or it can give you no dividend. So you should check. And it is the same as a stock. It's the same like any other stock. So there is no problem with that. But you should always go and see if there is a dividend, yes or no. Any website, You just Google it. Google any ETF and see what the profile said for this ETF. Is there yes or no? So that's the answer, which is very common thing. Orang Z, Salam Karim, Salam, how are you? Okay, so since we are at the end of the session, let me show you some stocks and ETFs about marijuana, and we just go through them. So please, I will show in my chart, but there are a lot. Some are Canadian, some are USA. There are ETFs also. So let's go and check. Okay, let's see. So I will begin with the marijuana ETFs. I showed them in a video. This is MJ ETFMG Alternative Harvest ETF. This ETF, it has 28 stocks. It's an ETF. And see, for example, if you are trading, see here, it was only 27, it goes to 34. So $7 in a few days. So it goes up, it goes down. See here that the people, they don't know about it here. So one day there is zero trading. It means this ETF is new. Let me see here. It's only from September 2016. Now, whenever, so 2016, let me see here. September 12, 2016, the stock was $30. Now it is 34. But understand that before, there is no one who knows about it. So this day, one guy buys 100 shares. Now, the volume becomes bigger and bigger because from this date, here, I will show you here. Now, when you see this, it's not the same as this. This, the people here, the volume is very low. 0, 600 shares, 0 shares, 700. So the people, they don't know. So there is a trend. The trend 24, it goes to 32. Because the people, they don't know, so few people are buying. Now here, it becomes volatile, and you see that the volume is so high. It's just because day traders, they find this and they begin to trade it. They trade it up or down, so for them, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if the stock is going up or go down. If they go down, they short it. If they go up, they go long, okay? Now, the second one, ACT, this Advisor Shares Vice ETF, it has 50% companies are doing marijuana and 50% are doing tobacco and alcohol. These are for big companies in USA. Small and, but it is mixed. This, that's why you see here it goes into a spike. But it's just little, I don't know, 26 to 27, it's not a big deal. But as you can see here, this ACT, it's stable. Yes, it doesn't go up that much, but as you can see, it is stable, and maybe in the future, it can go up. This is an ETF, okay? And the second one is an ETF. So this is more volatile than this one. This one begins, this is because it is new. In 13th of December, it means it has only 9 months. So that's why this is new. The other one is older. It's 2 years. So you can find other ETFs, especially in Canada exchange, there are a lot. Okay? Now, let's go to to the other ETFs, I make you a list, a very long. I will show you Canadian ones also. Okay, let's begin with this one. Okay, here is a marijuana company. It's called CRON. You can search it, and it is at the beginning. It goes a spike here, go down, goes a spike. CGC, another company. It's called Canopy Growth Corporation. This is one of the biggest Canadian companies in USA stock market because it is in the stock market in America. Cron is in America also. STZ is a big company that is doing food and beverage. It means doing alcohol beverage, but it has marijuana also. Okay, it has marijuana, and it has been doing so good lately. This is a very big company. Okay, it's not like small ones. Haney is going down. It is making it is a foreign company. I think it's from Germany, I think, or I don't know. It's a European company, and it's making alcoholic beverage. I don't know. It was doing good before, but now it's going down a little bit, so we will never know where it goes. ABBV, this is a big company in USA, a very big one. It is doing marijuana right now also. GWPH, also this company is a big company. These companies are doing a lot of things together. It makes drugs, products, but it can make medical marijuana. Okay, medical marijuana, it will be used for medicine. We have Cara Therapeutics, and it just began. I don't know how long it began. Now this is a pump and dump scheme. As you can see, it goes up, it goes down so quick. Okay. SMG is doing chemicals, agricultural chemicals. It means it is related to selling products to marijuana companies. We have a gap down. It might be something very bad about the company. This is the gap down that you can see. The company was doing good, but the gap down makes the company go down. Maybe it is a news or earnings, and it's going down. IIPR, it's a new innovative industrial properties. Now this company, IIPR, what does it do? It rents stores for marijuana companies. Okay, let's say a marijuana company wants to sell products. It has no store. So this IIPR, it rents stores to them. So it is related to marijuana business. IIPR. TAP, food and beverage. There is a gap down, as you can see. It's not good. The stock is going down, but we will never know where it goes. It has a relation with marijuana, with alcohol, making alcohol with, they can infuse some marijuana in it. Now this is not in USA, it is in Canada. It is HMMJ.TO. TO, it means in Canada, Canada stock market. You guys who are from Canada, you can find this kind of stocks. This is in Canada also. Evolve marijuana ETF. EVVLF, I think it's here. I don't know if it's Canada. I think it's here. But as you can see, there is no volume. 800 shares, 0 shares, 0 shares. And now, some people maybe they know about it. And there is a gap up here from 10, it goes to 14. It means someone big has bought here. Whenever you find a gap up, mostly it is a big purchase. or good earnings, whatever it is. There is another one here, ETF, HMLSF, and there is this one. It's $16, and there is no volume. Well, whenever there is a gap up, it means someone has bought 300 shares. 300 shares. The stock goes from 14, it goes to 16. So this is like a penny stock. It can go very up and down. So all this, guys, about ETFs. Okay. Let's see here. Me, myself, and I say thanks for the show, Kareem. Have a good night. Thank you very much, guys. So now, as I told you, this subject is a very, very big subject. In this session, we have just spoken about everything, about stocks, marijuana, about Canada, about USA, about marijuana, about companies, about United States of America, legalization of marijuana. Okay, so this is just the beginning, and in the future we try to go more into details. You can ask me questions. Here is my email and my website. If you have any question, please send me a questions to my email, or go to my website, try to see my strategies and my subscription. And try always to ask questions. This is the best thing to know more, is to ask questions. And I think it's the end of this session. We have done 2 hours 36 minutes, and it's high time we should end this session. So thank you very much for watching, and please if you have time, send me emails. Wiseman said, thank you, Kareem. Do you think it will be every Friday? Yes, I will. In these 2 or 3 Fridays, I do it on Fridays, and I will see. Maybe I will do a poll in the future and see where the people are all coming at this, because sometimes I do it on Saturday, sometimes on Friday, sometimes Saturday. I'm trying to see which time is good for everybody. But this is impossible. If it is good for some people know. Some people like the day, some people like the night. So I'm trying to see. But maybe I will do a poll in the future and see what's the best time to do the live. Okay? So thank you very much for watching. Please ask questions, and see you next time.